A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to this Saturday's edition of Scholar. My name is Robinson Okenya, and for the next 1 hour, we'll be taking a look at what is happening in the wonderful and exciting world of sports. Today, we are at the Current Country and Golf Club here in Nairobi. It's all about the magical Kenya Open 2026, and of course, remember, the play has just come to an end. All eyes were on the only Kenyan that made a cut, that is Njoroge Kibugi, who at the moment is tied 67th. But just to take a look at, how the performance has been from some of the top golfers that we have here. Jarvis is currently top of the leaderboard, heading into the final day of the tournament, followed by Ayora Angel from Spain, and then Duplessis Henny is third, followed by Bryant Davis, and Laporta Francesco is fifth, with Gueva Ricardo coming in sixth, tied with Jacob Skov Olsen, as well as Kim Sinethan, and Van Velsen Ryan is at number 9, tied with Rosna Antoine. And remember, in the morning we had Beat the Pro Challenge, where Kenya junior golfers had a chance of participating alongside some of the top pros. So we'll be speaking to the organizers of the Beat the Pro on why they decided to come up with that challenge, where some of the top junior golfers that we have in the country were playing alongside the top 10 or even the top 20 golfers here at the magical Kenya Open 2026. And we'll also get to hear from them what this tournament is all about. So right about now, I want to speak to one of the representatives from Absa that is to tell us, how this tournament has been for them. That is Charles Wakabi. Good afternoon, Charles. How are you?
I'm very good, and nice to see you here at Karen.
Yes, first things first, isn't it fantastic that for the first time in a very long time, that at 2 p.m., the play is done?
It's fantastic, and the reason it's fantastic is because it gives people even more time to connect, engage, network, enjoy the camaraderie, which is the reason why we come, and stand behind a platform as good as Magical Kenya Open presented by Absa. Why we do it every year is to provide our customers a front row view of professional golf, world-class golf, probably the best, that you can experience on the continent outside of South Africa. We've been on this tournament 15 years. All of those 15 years as the lead private sector sponsor. This year with about 60 million investment, and we are really glad to see the level of professionalism that is being run with. Really glad to see the kind of competition that we've witnessed on the course for the 3 days. Quite unfortunate, the performance of the Kenyan pros, in that we only managed to make a cut for one, but that we've made the cut for one pro is really an inspirational thing for us, and really a lot of kudos and congratulations to Njoroge Kibugi. He did once make the cut, but he was playing as an amateur. He since turned pro, and to see him, pulling the kind of crowds he was pulling today, he's played well, finished 1 under. That's why we are here. It's because we see stories of people like Njoroge, and we want to stand behind them, behind the professional golfers of this country, and give them the support that they need for us to continue growing this game. And so, it's a beautiful day out here, and if you're in Nairobi and you're wondering what to do, this is a good place for you to come, enjoy, hang, connect, connect with other customers, business to business, individuals to individuals, get to know, learn each other, and grow together.
Charles, you must be buzzing, knowing that at least we have one Kenyan pro who's made the cut, and despite not being among the top 10 or top 20, currently is tied 67. Yeah. But you must be buzzing, having in mind that he's still young, 22 years, and it shows that at least we have a bright future.
We do. I truly think that we have a bright future. We saw Njoroge play in Bodaiga. I think he was something like 19. Then he was an amateur. And you could tell even then that there is something that he has. That he's passionate about it. He puts in the time. And he's showing up as a professional. And to have him make the cut, yesterday and get a chance, to play today. today and play the way he played, it's fabulous. Tying at 67 may sound, it's 67, but look. You are playing against over 140, golfers. You've made it. You've made the cut. It's no mean feat, and we really do celebrate him and congratulate him for showing up and doing very, very well. And we hope that tomorrow he gets another good golf day. Comes out, plays well. I'm sure Kenyans will be out here, to stand behind him, do the claps, cheer him on, which is really what we are doing. But it's encouraging. He's a young golfer. I think that he has got a bright future. We look forward to seeing him play here and across other continents and carrying the Kenyan flag high.
Now that you're talking about young golfers, in the morning we had the Beat the Pro. If you can tell us what that is all about.
So Beat the Pro is something that we've done now for 2 years. It started last year. It's an exciting piece of Magical Kenya Open presented by Absa. Why it's exciting is because we allow younger people, young kids who have got an interest in golf, who have been playing golf mostly within the junior golfers ecosystem with their parents and so far and so forth. But these are kids that are passionate about golf, and why we do it is hopefully we can plant in them the seed or the thinking that actually golf could be a career, and I could grow myself in this game and end up being a professional playing on these courses, looking at winning the kind of prize money that we are talking about for Magical Kenya Open. So today we had about 20 of them showing up. We didn't get any today to Beat the Pro. Last year we had 3, but for us that's not any measure of, it's not a measure of anything. I think for us the measure here is that today we had more, a bigger number than we had last year, which says that the interest in the game is growing. We have a lot more kids who are interested in this, and we truly hope that the seed of inspiration that's planted there, when they stand, in that tee box alongside or against a professional player who's been playing across the circuits across the world, that they can see themselves in that pro's eyes, that they can see themselves one day being the professional that's playing off that tee box and looking to get to the green and hold the ball and potentially, hopefully, walk towards a big prize money. That's the dream. The dream is to plant a seed of inspiration and hope in these kids that one day they can be the professionals that we see them being.
As Absa, you put in 65 million into this tournament, and we are heading into the final day of the Magical Kenya Open presented by Absa. Are you guys happy with what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. As Absa, we are very happy. This is a tournament that we started with as it was a small tournament. Then, we were a part of the European Challenge Tour. Through our continued investment and partnerships with the government and Kenya Open Golf Limited, we've grown this tournament to an elite level, now part of the DP World Tour. And I think that is what defines success, is picking something small and growing it to the stature that it is. This is a tournament that airs, and gets to over 400 million homes, across the world, which speaks a lot to the kind of sports tourism that we are building, putting Kenya on the globe out there, attracting tourism, attracting investments. Golf plays a very big role in the corporate sector, in the business environment, and it's good, when we put our country out there and people across the world can see the kind of environments we have, in this country. This is a country with over 40 golf courses, and so there is no reason why a person interested in golf anywhere in the world, wouldn't look to come to enjoy Kenya, to play in Kenya, enjoy the Magical Kenya. And so for us, this continued success invites us to continue coming back here every year. But more importantly for us is the kind of support that we've given to all the enterprises, that get to be here. It's we say, it's not just about what happens on the course, it's about what happens around this ecosystem. If you look around, there are many hospitality tents up. All these are businesses that have set these up. We have a village that's buzzing with entertainment. We'll be having live performances later today, by Nyashinsky amongst others. All the taxi drivers that get to do business. We have a whole business area at the village where enterprises are showcasing, their different wares. It's it's a success. Whichever way you look at it, it's a success. And more than anything, we provide our customers with a chance to do what they are doing here, is to meet, talk, interact, engage, get to know each other, and potentially grow connections that can help them grow better.
So I want to put a challenge to you. At the moment, we have Jarvis Garcia, who just turned pro 2 years ago, Ayora Angel, Duplessis Henny, Bryant Davis, and Laporta Francisco. Who do you think will carry the day tomorrow?
Those are very difficult names for me to remember. What I would say is this: if you want to know who will play, who will win tomorrow, yes, the invitation is for you who's watching us now.
Yes.
Come out to Karen tomorrow. Come, let's watch the game together. We've got a Kenyan, playing in there, and we've got many other nationalities. There are about 29 nationalities that are represented at Karen.
Yes.
Come out and have your front row seat. Let's not do betting and stuff. Let's come and witness it with your.
I see you've run away from the challenge. Thank you very much, Charles Okabi from Absa, speaking to us on the Magical Kenya Open 2026. And of course, I gave him a challenge on who he expects to win tomorrow, because we do have 6 or so golfers who are, of course, going for the top prize, but personally my money is on Garcia, so we'll have to wait until tomorrow to see that. So let's now shift gears. We talk to Kenya Airways. Yes, Kenya Airways, and it's all about sports tourism. Please, if you can join me right here, and let's begin with the name.
My name is George Kamal. I'm the acting group managing director and CEO of Kenya Airways.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about your involvement with the Magical Kenya Open. If you can face the camera, your involvement with the Magical Kenya Open. How is it?
We're very, very proud with the involvement as partners to Magical Kenya Open, and it's not only about transporting. We are enabler in this event. What we are having today, we are enabler to the economy, we're enabler to the events and sports, and we are enabler to the growth. And we are actually looking at the brand, a Kenya brand for golfing, and this really promotes worldwide the golfing. So,
and aside from that, let's talk about sports tourism and what Kenya Airways is doing to promote golf in the country.
Okay, sports tourism is very high in around the world. So what we're doing, we are not only transporting, we are actually promoting from Europe, Asia, and all across, and even domestically and regionally within Africa, to promote for Kenya to be the bright spot for all the golfers, and not only the golfers, also for sports. This increases the economy and economic growth, and also gets Kenyan brand all over the world. We have it on board of the aircraft, on board of our aircrafts, and even if you see our aircraft have Magical Kenya on the bottom, and it will be flying tomorrow, you will see that. And this is just to tell the whole world that we are here on the name of Kenya. We are actually promoting our people here in Kenya.
And finally, are you going to continue with this relationship of supporting golf?
Look, I don't want to preempt anything, but every year we look at agreements and all this. However, Kenya Airways is looking at sports as we are one of the enabler for sports in Kenya, and we are already renewed until for 2026-2027. It's renewed already, and we were looking forward for more. I cannot preempt to say it's going to be renewed 2028, but we definitely look at it, and we look at it very positively, because again, our goal and target is promote Kenya, and the economical growth is very, very prudent for us. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate, of course, as he was talking to us about sports tourism and the relationship with Magical Kenya Open. And before we conclude this conversation about Kenya Open, I want to speak to a member from Safaricom to tell us, what their support has been in Kenya Open 2026. And joining me now is Peter. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Yes, I saw you in the morning at 8 a.m. at the Beat the Pro. How was it?
It was amazing. I mean, I was very excited to see the young golf players trying to find their match with these international professional players. In this Beat the Pro, Safaricom sponsored quite a bit for the event, and as well as some money that we are going to give whoever beat the pro. We had about 18 participants that were trying to beat the pro, and the way they were to beat the pro was to get closest to the pin or closest to the hole, for those who might not understand. Fortunately or otherwise, we did not find any today that beat the pro, but we are glad that quite a number of them actually got onto what is called the green, which is just right where the pin is. It is such an excellent opportunity for our young ones to continue developing their charisma in the game, being able to play under pressure with such a huge crowd around them, to be in the shoulders of the professional players, and we see it as an opportunity to continue developing talent in golf.
Let's talk about your support for golf in the country. I mean, it's been immense, and you are also supporting, the Magical Kenya Open. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we have been supporting golf and specifically Magical Kenya Open for the last 17 years. Imagine that. Safaricom is one of the biggest proponents of sports development in Kenya. Over the years, we have invested over 3 billion in sports. We have been sponsoring golf for very many years, as I have said. And last year, for example, we created or joined other industry players to sponsor Kenyan professional golf players in what is called the PGK, tour, where they have been playing in different courses. Subsequently, they finished their tournament sometime last year, and Safaricom team of the professional golfers came in number 2. We had Samuel, we had Mohit, we had one of the Kibuku brothers also with us in our team, and that, we invested 3 million in that development. For this event today, we have sponsored 10 million. We are the technology partner for the event today. We have provided a media center where all our local and international media houses are doing their transmissions from. We have provided Wi-Fi across the whole, club. We have enhanced the network for the number of people who are here. And those are just some of the things that we continue to do. We also sponsor the women, magical tour that goes into Vipingo Ridge. That we have been sponsoring for a while as well. We have also sponsored golf development. Some time back, we sponsored golf development across the country where we were doing, multiple tours, and we continue to do the same. And we don't only do it outside the organization, even internally. We have Safaricom Golf Club, where we have over 80 employees who now passionately play the game. Yes.
Thank you very much, Peter. And before I let you go, what did you make of Njoroge Kibugu's performance?
It is first fantastic that he made the cut for the weekend yesterday. Such a beautiful ego on the 18th for him to make the cut. We were all very excited to see him, as a local player making it into the final cut. Today has been a bit challenging for him. A few bogeys, at least he made a birdie in the back 9. But we hope that this gives all our Kenyan players motivation to proceed, and for him as well, that he will have the opportunity to become better and better. Yes.
I know you're wondering why my eyes are moving towards the right. Probably, if you get a chance, you can grab for me Edwin Mudanyi.
Yeah,
if
my
you get
pro
a chance.
on this club.
Yes. If you get a chance, because he played really well yesterday,
he did.
But unfortunately, he did make the cut.
He did 6 birdies. He actually did play very well.
Yes, thank you very much,
right.
Peter from Safaricom. So, yes, that is all about the Magical Kenya Open. If we get a chance, we'll speak to Edwin Mudanyi, of course, who's a golfer here at the current country club, who didn't make the cut after yesterday's projected, of course, results. Now, let's shift gears. Let's take a look at what is happening in the world of football. And Nairobi United will be taking on Bidco in the Sport Pesa League, and they say they are ready for the challenge that is awaiting them. Let's take a look.